Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with thecropsite.com, and today we're here with Jeff Hartz, who is the marketing director at Wyffels Hybrids. Jeff, we're here at Commodity Classic. It's the end of February, and you know farmers are just chomping at the bit to get into the fields. It's this way every year. But with the serious cold weather we've had this year, what advice do you give to growers?
Well, what's going to happen from here on out is anybody's guess. It has been, obviously it's been cold, there's been a lot of snow across a good portion of the Corn Belt where we do business, but I don't think that necessarily means that we're going to have an early or late spring. I think our advice is still to stick to your plan, and that's to plant about 50% of your hybrids to an RM that really hits right in the middle of what you would typically plant, and then air maybe with 25% of your crop early and 25 a little bit late, or to a later RM relative maturity. So, I think we would still recommend sticking to the plan. There's really not a lot of things we can predict from right now as to when people will be able to get in the field. But obviously the key thing that we always stress is to wait till the soil temperatures warm up. Make sure you're putting that seed into a good seed bed, and a couple days here or there, early or late, will not matter. As long as we get it in there at the right conditions.
Right.
It's probably the biggest factor.
So it's less important to be the first one in the field in your neighborhood, and more important to get it in at the right time, right?
Right. Yeah. That's obviously what's most important.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got a good seed bed.
Well, and soil moisture certainly shouldn't be an issue this year coming into the season. We've had quite a bit of snow, but these frigid temperatures really aren't necessarily a negative. Once it starts warming up, that's really it's a whole new ball game, right?
Yeah, I think the frigid temperatures and the cold that we've seen, cuts a wider path across the U.S. with certainly the Corn Belt. Now the moisture thing, I think, is a little bit more variable.
Yeah.
There are areas that have seen a tremendous amount of snow, record levels of snow this winter. But there are other areas in our marketing geography that haven't seen near that much. So I think in some areas, there may be a moisture issue if we don't see some more precipitation this spring.
Yeah, that's a good point, because it has been very variable where the snow's fallen this year. That's for sure. So very good. Well, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
This is Sarah Mikesell with thecropsite.com.